One thing that you really want to do as an entrepreneur, as someone that's trying to be productive and effective with their time, is really schedule out your day. You should never start your day until you have it finished. And what I mean by that is you need to know what you're trying to accomplish for your day. What are your goals? What are your tasks? What are your to-dos that you're going to get done this day at this point in time? And if you have that planned out ahead of time, you've finished your day before you've begun it. And you should never start your day until you know what you're trying to get done. One of the biggest benefits to this is it actually allows you to be proactive throughout your day instead of reactive. You see, most people are going through their day reactive. They're reacting to every single thing that comes up, and they never have a clear direction of what they're trying to get done, and they never get there. They never feel like they've done what they're supposed to do because they reacted to things all day long. And it's inevitable. We're going to have things that come up in our day no matter what. We're going to have people that call us, that need things from us. That's just life. Life places demands on us that we don't expect. But if you have your own to-do list, your own goal set, and your own idea of what you want to accomplish, you can primarily focus on getting those things done throughout the day. And you see, when something comes up, when life throws something at us that is a new responsibility or requires us to get it done, we can simply react to it, make it happen, and then get right back to what we were supposed to be doing and what we have set for ourselves. And that's called being proactive, where, okay, you may have to pull yourself away from your goals and your steps for a minute, but you know exactly where you're going to go as soon as you're done with that task that has an immediate need. Or you realize, hey, this thing that life just threw at me actually isn't as important as what I'm supposed to be working on. And so even though it wants my attention, I'm not going to give it my attention. I'm going to push it off to the side. I'm going to get my stuff done first, and then I'll deal with that. But if you don't know what you're supposed to be working on today and something comes up that wants your attention, most of us are reactive to that, and we just say, well, here's something that needs my attention. I better give it my attention. And you have no way to judge or gauge whether or not it's more important than what you should be working on. And so if you know your priorities, you set your priorities, and then you judge and you gauge whether or not the life things that come up that want your attention are more important or less important, and then you can really just plan your day accordingly. And the issue with most people is we just react to every single thing that comes up, and it throws off our productivity, it throws off our schedule, it throws off everything that we're trying to do, and our whole trajectory of our day ends up being ruined. And by the time the workday is done and our hours are over, we look at what we've accomplished and we really haven't done anything. We've gotten all these little tiny things done that needed our attention, but no big priorities have been accomplished. And so the most important thing you can do to start your day is get your main priorities accomplished and set them out, know exactly what they are, and focus on those wholeheartedly until they're done. And of course, if something comes up that is a huge emergency and needs your time, you can pull yourself away from your priority, you can handle that emergency, and then go right back to your priority, right back to your to-do list, right back to your tasks, and you'll stay on point. And then when you get to the end of that day, you're going to look back and be like, wow, I actually accomplished a lot of my goals. I got some big priorities knocked out, and I feel productive. I feel like I've stepped closer to my dreams and my goals and my plans and my purposes. And that is the goal for all of us, especially as entrepreneurs, especially as people that want to be effective and efficient. And if you're listening to this video, I know you identify with this. I know you're someone that wants to be efficient and effective with your time. So start your day after you've finished it. Write a to-do list, set out your priorities, set your goals for the day, for the week, for the month, so you know what you're working towards, and then start your day. And then you'll know how to be proactive instead of reactive. Now, another thing I want to talk about with this is just the way that you manage your day-to-day life. Now, there's been times where I've been incredibly productive, I've been getting tons of stuff done, and then I start another day fresh, and I'm planning on continuing on my to-do list, and all of a sudden I get this influx of phone calls and text messages and emails and just people that are kind of urgently placing new priorities in my life. And it's like, man, I don't want to focus on any of this other stuff. I've got my own issues and my own needs to worry about. let alone worrying about everybody else's stuff that they're trying to put onto me. And it just gets overwhelming, and I actually had that happen today. I had that happen this morning, where this whole weekend, for the last 4 days, I've just been knocking out work and doing such a good job of staying productive and efficient and effective. And then all of a sudden this morning comes and I just get flooded with other people's needs. And it was overwhelming, and my first instinct was just like, man, today is gonna be really hard. I'm not looking forward to this. Now my whole week is thrown off. And I just kind of got really negative about it until I stopped and took a deep breath and really thought about what was going on. And it's like, man, these little priorities that everybody else is throwing in my life actually are really easy to get done if I just schedule them into my day. I've already got my main priorities mapped out, and I can just throw these little things in here, there, and there. And now all of a sudden I've gotten everybody else's needs taken care of while maintaining my focus, my efficiency, and my productivity. And that was so key for me. And now it's been an amazing day. I've gotten so much done. I don't feel overwhelmed at all, and I feel back on track, and I've handled all these other needs. And so that's my advice to you, is really just plan your day, handle your priorities, make sure you set them as your priorities, and that's what you're going to work on all day long until you get them done. And when somebody else's needs and priorities and requirements kind of come in and encroach on your day, just find a place to put them. If it's an emergency, great, go handle it as quick as possible and get back to yours. If it's not an emergency, I guarantee you have 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, 10 minutes and 20 minutes here and there, where you can throw those in, and it's not going to throw off the trajectory of your day. And it just makes all the difference in the world if you can handle life that way. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't let it just bog you down or make you feel like your whole week is thrown off or your day is thrown off. It's so easy to get overwhelmed, especially as a self-employed business owner that needs to be self-led and self-motivated. But don't get overwhelmed. That is the key. Remain calm, take deep breaths, and think about your day, and be a problem solver. The more problems you can solve, the more successful you're going to become, the better entrepreneur you're going to be, the better businessman you're going to be, the more wealthy and rich you're going to become. So go solve these problems for yourself, solve them for other people, and simply find a way to stay on point, stay on task, and keep your priorities every single day. And that is a huge difference maker between success and being stuck in a rut and never getting anything accomplished that you want. So go accomplish your goals today. Go accomplish your biggest priorities and be proactive instead of reactive. And then let me know how that impacts your day, how it impacts your week, how it just changes everything for you, because I guarantee it will. So tell me about this in the comments. If you're getting overwhelmed with stuff, write about it. Show it to me. Show it to the community here, and let's deal with it. Let's find ways that you can actually stay on point and be more productive than ever before. Thanks for listening. This is Makai Block with Limitless North, and I will see you on the next video.